All right, good morning, my Juicies, and welcome back, head ass. So, good morning. This morning, I'm gonna do a smoothie video. Last time I've done like a juicing video, but today I'm gonna do a smoothing video. My eyeshadow, head ass. I like the living dead girl look. Shout out to Rob Zombie. But yeah, I like it. But anyways, we're up this morning, so we're gonna get into a smoothie video. So, come on, you guys, let's go. Okay, so of course I got my vitamins, head ass. I'm happy that I can actually get back settled on some type of fucking routine, but whatever. Hair, skin, and nails gummies. Of course iron, because I need it. I need it bad. And this is my collagen powder that I put in. This is from Evolution 18 Beauty Collagen. And I had got a few of these when they had went on clearance. So I was like, let me grab all these motherfuckers. So take my vitamins today. And we're gonna get into this fucking smoothie video. Okay. So this is mango, strawberry, and papaya. And of course we got some blueberries. That iron, good God. And there's my banana and my powder. Got my almond breeze. And we're gonna throw some orange juice in there too. I know I'm mixing them, milk and orange juice, but that's how I like my smoothie, so whatever. We also got an immunity shot, and I love taking these. I would always take them, but especially with COVID and shit like that, gotta double up. Double up, head ass. But okay, let's get into this. Look, my smacking ass. Okay, I hope everybody's having a good morning and doing okay with like their energies and shit. I know these energies been having me off and emotional and everything, but God is good. God is good. So everything is good. So let's get into this. I haven't made a smoothie, I ain't gonna lie, in like quite some time, but I'm happy that I can. Okay. Add some orange juice. I usually have my music playing, but I was listening to like my look, the women of the Lord on YouTube, head ass. So let's get into this. Look, if you got a nasty mind like mine. Yes, this is a smoothie blender. It's a smoothie blender. Okay, so I wish I had somewhere to put this fucking phone. Cause I think I'm gonna need like 2 hands. Okay, let's see. It don't always work out. Sometimes. Okay. So okay. Here we go. I know it's still gonna taste good, even if you got citrus and milk and your almond milk. I ain't even lie, I can't even do dairy. Oh, I didn't put my powder in. Oh shit, I need that. You know, I like that. That ass. I need to go watch Soul Plane. Okay. So like I was saying, I hope that everybody is just doing well. Hanging in there with these awful ass motherfucking energies and the energies that be taking over people. I was like, what the fuck? Like, how is another human being really gonna tell me how to live my own motherfucking life? Like, I just don't get it. Like, when I was hanging around all of that actually had me further from God. The way that, you know, people try to put stuff on you. But me and my spiritual walking journey is supposed to be something evil. I've never felt closer to God ever before in my life. Really cleaning up my act. Like I said, I've been celibate. I've been more in my Bible. I've been more realizing what is love and what's not love, and how people try to manipulate you and make you feel like the way that you feeling is not of God. Like, can't nobody tell you how to cultivate a relationship with God. God is not going to tell you to do nothing evil, say nothing evil, be an evil person, or even break his laws and commandments. So somebody who does that on a daily basis can't tell me shit about my motherfucking life. That's just the goddamn truth about it. So feel how you want to feel about it. I don't give a shit. Okay, I know who my God is, and I know that He is my provider. So I'm not gonna eat and kiss ass from anybody. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take our immunity shot because we gotta stay immune to the bullshit. Okay, now I ain't gonna lie, this shit be tasting like what in the fuck. Okay, so it's 5,000 milligrams of turmeric and 200 milligrams of something with an E. I ain't gonna even try to pronounce it because I can't hit it. So we're gonna go ahead and take that. And turmeric is so good for skin and shit too. I always do a turmeric mask at least once or twice a week. And even drinking it, ingesting it is good for the body. So let's taste this. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the shit right there. Yes, this is so good. All right. So anybody else, especially when, I don't know, I've always been close to God, and I had started early of just like letting go of foods that I know ain't no fucking good for me. Okay, let me turn this. From an early age, but the more I started to get into my walk with God, my diet and shit definitely fucking changed. So stuff like this is what's good for the soul, head ass. This is what's good for the soul. You need fruits, you need vegetables, you need your trusted vitamins, head ass. Always do your research. I'd rather eat a fruit before I eat anything else. I'd rather eat some vegetables before I eat anything else, especially if it grows from nature and shit. Then that's what I want. So I'm manifesting a lot because I want to be planting and growing and cultivating. Like, that's what I want to be doing. All of that processed stuff, you can just feel it sluggishly in your body. So I was just gonna do a fucking show you how I blend, head ass, but since we on here, and I mean, I'm up early, I took my shower, I was like, bitch, let me throw my wig on, my good motherfucking wig, bitch. Yes, let me throw my shit on. I did my Living Dead Girl eyeshadow because that's what I like. And still thank God for being God. So no matter what, just always still thank God for being God, because if you're his sheep, you hear his voice, you know he's going to always have you in the shelter and concealment of his wings, and he's always going to have you in his trusty right hand and his left hand. Okay, so, and he's always going to be carrying you, and he's always going to be with you. So, I mean, the enemy has been trying to use so many people to kind of creep into my life and just break my spirit and break who I am. And I'm always a to myself type of person. So like a lot of people like might think, you know, just because I'm quiet or I hold myself so stoically as if, you know, shit doesn't bother me or whatever. And it's not that it doesn't bother me. It's just that I don't have time to let it bother me. Like, I just don't. I have a mission from God, and all of that shit is kind of minute compared to the task of whatever it is that he wants and needs to take place. So I can't always have my feelings on the front of everything. You know what I mean? But I do have, I'm human, of course, whether I want it to be or not. I know I'm an alien. I'm a starseed. I don't know where I come from, and I don't know why I'm here, but I'm here, and I'm not gonna keep complaining about it. But since I'm already on here, I don't know if I should start doing some messages like this. Like, I like the voiceover. Like, what the fuck you need to see me for? You don't need to see me. Look, that's probably why I ain't got no fucking man. Look, you gotta go out the house if you're looking for a man. I'm like, I think I'm all right. Like, the water delivery man, I'm like, no. Like, or whoever, you know what I mean? I'm just like, no, I like my little cubby. I'm all right. But when it's time, the Lord will. I ain't looking for shit, and I ain't pressing on nothing. So let me go grab my channel messages and shit that I had. So hold on, y'all. Give me a second. If he did it before, he could do it again. If he did it before, he could do it again. That's my new song, head ass. And it was Ty Tribbett. I was like, what was his name? But yeah, it was Ty Tribbett. So welcome back to my channel, head ass. My name is Jenna. I like the juice, but this morning I did a smoothie, head ass. And I am a child of God. Let's start there. Okay. And I get intuitive messages just from things that I see. And like if I see something and it's been like 3 times that I've seen it, or more than 3 times, then I know it's something that I need to talk about, or God is sending a message ahead of us. So I just talk about what comes to me. If it's relatable to you and it resonates with you, then cool. If not, then okay, it's 10-10 head ass. So yes, let's get into this. I'm so excited. Yeah, I guess we'll talk about that another time. Because I just seen a message come through, and I ain't gonna lie, like I like tarot. I'm somebody who likes tarot because I 100% believe in like having psychic abilities and things like that. But I feel like it's intention behind everything, whether it's something like tarot or just day-to-day people. I feel like intent is everything, and I can't deal with anyone who has like fucked up intentions, and you can feel that shit in the energy. So even if I'm watching a tarot channel, it don't take me long to be like, nah, like. You can't say that you here and you talking about God and making the planet a better place, and you still judging people. Like, I don't see no room for that. Like, nobody is blameless. Nobody is spotless. But the way you talk about other people says a lot to fucking me. So, I mean, and I've been that way since I was a little person. Like, even as a kid and I hear adults talking about other people, I'm like, well, yeah, I know you somebody I can't fuck with. Like, if somebody talking about somebody else to you, like, what the fuck you think they doing when you're not around? Like, to me, that's like G code. That's like street shit. Like, hell no. Like, what the fuck do you mean? But, anyway, let's get into this. I've been writing down so much motherfucking shit, and I am an authentic person, so I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a fuck if it's about my life or how I feel about somebody fucking else. I don't give a fuck. So, this is what I was writing, head ass. And it's just so true. And I already just said this shit, but like tapping into my gifts and abilities and bonding with those who do the same has brought me closer to God. So actually finding people who are like me, and I feel safe, even if it's through YouTube. Like, I actually feel safe watching some of the channels and shit that I watch, because I know that they're on a spiritual journey just like me, or maybe they're, you know, been on their spiritual journey longer, and I can learn from them, things like that. But it's brought me closer to God. Like the old relationships and shit that I had with people, like that shit actually made me feel further from God, because it made me feel like there was something wrong with me, and there's nothing wrong with me. Like, I know that I'm a genuine, authentic ass motherfucking person, and that's fine. Like, God wants you to come as you are. He don't want you to come like covered up in all of your shame and your guilt and stuff like that. And even if that's how you feel, you can still come to God, and He gonna help you with that. But being around individuals who continually try to make you feel like the spiritual downloads you get are wrong, or the fact that you can connect with spirits and things like that there's something wrong with you. Like, the Bible says it. I don't know, I just posted it, it's in Acts, but like that there will be prophets and things like that. And like He said, even in the last days, that He's going to pour His Spirit out upon you, and that this is what's going to happen, that you're going to get these downloads and stuff like that. But society will have you feel like you crazy, when, I mean, I don't give a fuck about society. I really don't. I'm going to be who I am. And I know that I'm a good fucking person. So I'm a kind person. There's a difference between being nice and being kind. Like, yeah. So I mean, hanging around all of that stuff, like I said, can't nobody who's still committing adultery, you can't tell me nothing about my life. That's just how I feel. Like, you haven't even become blameless enough to really give yourself to give a word to the Lord, like to someone or whatever, or, you know, just continue to lead his pack. But it is going to be a season where hypocrisy is revealed. It's going to be a season where deceitfulness is revealed. And I know that God is covering His children. That's how I was like my heart was broken. I'm not going to lie, because I know who I am, and I know when I do something, I do it just to the T, head ass. You know what I mean? And I didn't do anything that violated the word of the Lord. I didn't do anything that like I felt like would purposefully hurt someone else, wearing my intentions or whatever. But God will break your heart to protect you. Okay? And if that's what it took and that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. But I'm still going to continue to get the word of the Lord out. But I know that my mission there was to spread His word, okay? And to let people know that that's the only way, the truth, and the light. Because every knee is going to bow whether you want to or you don't. It's willingly or forcefully. Every knee is gonna fucking bow, and he's gonna make sure that that shit happens. Yes, I cuss in the Lord. I still cuss in the Lord. Yes, I do. He knows who I am and he loves me. But yes, I still motherfucking cuss. Here it is. But so yeah, me really just isolating myself and getting to know who I am in God, and that God loves me, and him correcting shit within me, so I know that I'm not blame. I ain't got no shame and no blame and no guilt or nothing up in my chakras, okay? Like, I'm good, and anything that I've been out of the way of, he's definitely gonna bring me to my knees and have me correct that. And then I make conscious, active, you know, choices on a day-to-day basis to make sure I correct that shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, my old life, the people I used to be with, going to churches around karmic individuals and low vibrating people, that kept me further from experiencing the true love of God. Hanging around those people will, and that's what it is. Bad associations spoil useful habits. So a lot of people like may not really want to, I'm telling you, even like I went out with somebody that I knew, and yeah, it was a fun time and whatnot, but that's not something that I do all the time. Like, you ain't gonna catch me up in the strip club. Look, no more, head ass. I am refined. You ain't gonna catch me in the strip club no more. We went to a male strip club, so that was cool. Yeah, it was cool. But excuse me. Look, I'm still human, okay? Look, head ass. But yeah, but I saw that person just start to get a new group of friends, because I'm the type of person like, bitch, I'm gonna bring you to Bible study. And that's not in this world, you know what I mean, popular or whatever. But I mean, hang around people who really care about your soul, who actually care about you being better and, you know, within, head ass, and even outside. Because I feel like somebody who care about who you are on the inside and making sure that you right with God, like they gonna care about your life, period. Like anybody who keep putting you in those type of situations and stuff like that, where like you could fall into temptation and shit like that, that's not somebody who love and care about you. So like even the old friends that I had, and I realized like, no, like it's cool to kind of see Jenna in these situations where she knows, look, she might lose her temper, she might beat a bitch up. So I had to realize like, nah, I can't keep going to jail. I can't keep going to court. I can't keep paying probation fees, okay? I can't keep paying lawyer fees. Like, this is just not something, like a way I want to live my life. And people think that that shit is cool. That's people that don't care about you. And if they keep putting themselves in them type of situations too, they look, and if they don't care about themselves, why would they really, you know, give a fuck about you? And I mean, if somebody who love themselves, period, is not gonna put themselves in them type of situations. So yes, I love my calm. Okay, you choose whether that's boring or not. A lot of people might think that my life is boring. Like, I really don't give a fuck. I have fun doing what I do, watching my TV shows and shit like that, being a mother and shit. I have fun doing that. So this is ghetto. I need a cup, huh? Like a glass. Look, let me breathe, head ass. Breathe, hold, and release. Okay. To over here. Morning smoothie and talk, head ass. But oh, I made a mess. I need a towel. My fucking coochie is sweating, head ass. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it, head ass. I don't like no sweaty motherfucking coochie. I don't. Hold on. Alright, so look, it's only because I just got out the shower, and you know how your body temperature still be hot and shit when you get out the shower. So yes, had to wipe the cooch at it. But I know I'm just me, head ass. But I heard I love you. I love you too. I don't know who just told me they love me from the ethers, but I love you too, head ass. Okay. But yeah, those people kept me further from God. But like I said, I was talking about the one girl or whatever, head ass. Just no longer realizing that, like, and I mean, I still love you, head ass. But especially if somebody move away from me, I'm an ebb and flow type of person. I'm not gonna hold on to anything. Like, you know what I mean? If somebody wanna go, bye. Like, you know, like, it's free will in this life. Like, I'm not gonna hold you hostage and be like, you gotta stay with me or you gotta be my friend or some shit like that. Like, no, live your life. Like, and that's how you learn and understand things. Like, I'm not gonna hinder anybody. You know what I mean? Like, you should live your life the way that you want to. So if you still want to go do that, I mean, I've kind of lived that life, and even when I lived it, I didn't like it. You know what I mean? But I'm damn sure not going back. The fuck? No. I find more joy in picking up my Bible. Yes. I find more joy in playing with my daughter. I find more joy in kicking back and watching the TV shows that I like to watch. I find more joy in cooking, and you know, I find more joy in, look, extremists and like skydiving and shit like that. I got another free pass. I think I'm gonna go, your girl gonna go jump again, because each time you go, you can like pay for the next time, and I always pay for the next time, so my next time is free. So definitely gonna go jump again. I feel like I need that at different seasons in my life. It helps me. So I'm definitely gonna go use my shit and go skydive again. But basically, especially if I'm a warrior of God, I have to speak his truth when he tells me to, and for the benefit of someone that I care about. And I definitely care about that person. So I have to let you know. And she already knew, because she was like, say it, Jenna, because I know you're going to say it. Like, adultery is a sin. Like a 10 commandment sin. Like, I know we get lonely. I know sometimes stuff is not cool. But like, that's a different type of, like, when you get married, you make a commitment between, like, a bond between you and that person and God. And I know adultery is like one of the only ways you can get divorced or whatever. That it says in the Bible. But I'm also somebody about not having toxicity around. And I don't feel like nobody should stay in a situation where somebody is physically abusive, mentally abusive, emotionally abusive, even spiritually abusive. And I've been through all of those, okay? Just where somebody really just try to break you down and like kill you, basically, by breaking everything inside of you. Try to break everything inside of you and outside of you, Heather. So, but yeah, she was like, I know you're gonna say it, Jenna, so just say it. And I'm like, well, you know, adultery is a sin. Like, if you already know I'm gonna say it, you already know. Like, I don't have to say anything. But yeah, that's kind of what severed our hanging out or whatever, because like, no, I'm not married, but I want to hang around married people who take their shit seriously. Like, you know what I mean? I didn't grow up seeing the healthiest of relationships and shit like that. But it's nice to actually see healthy, loving couples. And not to say that people don't fight or, you know, have disagreements or arguments, but I just think it's important how you mend those things. And I have a daughter, so I'm not gonna ever bring my daughter into a toxic situation, especially like some of the ones that I've had. So I just can't do no type of toxicity. I don't give a fuck if there's half of a motherfucking red flag. Bitch, you're gone, okay? Delete, get the fuck out of here. Like, no, And then people be like, damn, your standards are so fucking high. Like, damn, I don't give a fuck. I'm not lowering what I feel like I want in my life and what I know I want in my life for nobody. Like, I'm just not doing it. But anyways, moving on, because it's not about me, but me giving my input on my life. Just to let you know that I'm not talking about some shit that I don't know. I've been through quite some shit, and I've seen quite some shit, and I've been quite some shit, okay? So I'm not gonna lie about it. And it's time for me to open my throat chakra, head ass, and speak the word of the Lord and help somebody, because YouTube is broad. Somebody's gonna come across some of my shit, all of my rants, something, and get something out of it, and that's all that fucking matters. So moving on. No one who will project and manipulate onto you and have you think otherwise about how God feels about you. So I realized that I had a lot of manipulative people in relationships. Like when you start that way so early, it's like a conditioning of the mind. And then before you know it, you don't realize that like you get in relationships like that because you've had family members like that. Or like you hang around people like that because you've had family and relationships like that, you know, like just people who want to manipulate you and shit like that. And like it's so deep, Pettis. Let me take a breath. This is so fucking good. I feel so good on the inside when I eat it, when I drink it. Okay. Look, my mommy tell me But I have so many notifications coming in. It's throwing me off. But yeah, nobody who's gonna project on you. And people laugh at me when I say project, but like, no, people really do be projecting on you. Like, especially me, somebody who's learning how to put up boundaries at 28, head ass. People who benefited before when like I will waver and be like, 1, 2, 3, it's 10:23. But it's like the countdown. I like that song. But it's actually a count up or whatever. But anyway, like who will project on me, like if I say no to something and I change my mind, then you're upset with me because I put up a boundary and I said no, and it's something that you can't benefit off of anymore. Then that's a problem. And if that's a problem for you, for me to say that I need this for me, then that means that you don't care about me, and that's what I see, and that's fine. You know what I mean? But I have to start choosing me. I just do. And I don't give a fuck about it. Anyway, so some channel messages that I had got head ass was crabs. It's not funny, but just look, I got a light orb. It's not funny, but just saying the word crabs is hilarious to me. It just is. Anyway, I even wrote laughing my ass off. Yeah, so of course I went to the store and it gave me that vision again of when I was like, no, I'm not eating crabs anymore. But still, no crabs, head ass. So that's really sad. Then I was watching Blue's Clues with my daughter, and you know how they go and they find the clues and whatever, and basically at the end when they put the clue together, it was a crab. And I was like, oh, we talking about crabs again. So like that was the second time head ass. And then we was watching Peppa Pig, and Peppa Pig and them, they were playing like crabs. They were acting like crabs throughout the whole show, and then at the end, you know, I had like crab costumes. Even though Blue's Clues, they had crab. Maybe it was Blue's Clues that had the crab costume. But yeah, Peppa Pig, they were playing and acting like crabs and shit. And I was like, okay. So I was like, what is this message about crabs, head ass? And of course we know what crabs are as far as STDs or whatnot. So anybody, if you sit in your ass on public toilets, I need you to stop. I don't know, we learned this a long time ago. Don't you sit your ass on no public motherfucking toilet, okay? Don't fucking do it. Do not fucking do it. No, I don't give a fuck. I will pee in a cup before I pee on a motherfucking public toilet, okay? I don't give a fuck. I sure will. Bitch will. And then toss that shit out. I am not sitting on no motherfucking toilet, okay? But yeah, we're gonna reiterate sexually transmitted infections. Look, this is this health class. Like, I could be a sex teacher. Okay? But sexually transmitted diseases, we already know about those. Hopefully you do. Don't be somebody who's still asking your friends. I have to question you. If you in your late 20s, 30s, all of that shit, and you still asking your friends and shit about sex, I need you to go talk to a doctor. I need you, is it WebMD? I don't fucking know, something, but do some real motherfucking research about this shit. And as you get into the spiritual, of course, I am an advocate, okay? An advocate about, oh look, hot than a bitch. Well, not hot, but I get hot when I start talking and I start doing these. I do. Oh, look, yeah, I still got my Amazon shit up, yeah. They ain't love me, but I love them, so I don't give a fuck. They can kiss my ass still. Well, no, they can't kiss my ass. My ass is special. But, whatever. Moving on. We're going to still talk about STDs, head ass. So, as far as STDs go, like, of course, we know about the health in the body, but spiritual matters too. So, spiritually transmitted diseases. And, I'm ready to get some teens. Like, I don't know, because I don't really care for that church. But I mean, it's not even about that. It's about saving souls. But I'm just really, I can do it on here. Fuck that shit. Hopefully it be some teenagers that come in here, because y'all need to learn this shit. Oh, I didn't put my phone on the charger. Okay, whatever. But because these are the critical stages of your life where you start to realize that you are feeling things, head ass, and that's normal. Don't let nobody tell you that just because you're starting to feel sexual things that they're like, it's gonna happen. At some point you realize that you got a dick and she don't, okay, like, and you get it, you know what I mean, or whatever you like, head ass. That doesn't mean that anything is wrong with you, first off. Second off, just be smart and be educated in everything that you're doing, and anything that you do, do it out of love. Like, you're gonna have impulses and stuff like that, and you're human, that shit is gonna happen. But I think it's important because, at least growing up for me, take a breath, head ass. Y'all get to see my mommy tummy. But at least for me, I wish that because it was look at us holding, yes, I'm holding back. Sex was introduced to me way too early. Like I said, first from being molested by my biological father, and then just even growing up, like friends that some of the grown-ups that I kept that were around me, things that they had, like introducing us to porn and shit like that when we were still kids. Like, that's not the sight for children to see. So like, when you're introduced to shit like that early, it really, look, y'all seen Black Snake Moan, head ass, look. It becomes things like that. It's like demons, head ass, that are attached to you, and that shit is not okay, especially for children. So any young people, if you come in here or you come across this and you see this, I think one of the most important things, or one of the most important reasons for preaching abstinence and things like that, are because of sexually well, of course those, but spiritually transmitted diseases, because those can travel with you too throughout life, and energy is transferable. So you just always want to be cautious about who you engage in sexual activity with, because a lot of stuff is impulsive and you've got urges and you're ready to go, but you literally don't know the person behind that, and you don't want to mess your energy, because energy is real. Like, let people keep lying to you out here and telling you crazy about energy. Energy do not fucking lie. The whole world is about energy. Space is about energy. Science talks about energy. Like, energy is fucking real. Don't let that shit, don't let people make you feel like you're crazy about that shit. Like, that's not true. Energy is real. So you always want to take your time. Like I said, I'm a firm believer that you got to see people in different stages and different seasons and shit like that to know that, like, who they are, and be sure, you know what I mean? Like, anytime you do something that's supposed to be as loving as sex is, you want to make sure you got you a loving person. So I know that, at least for me and my mission, it is, I think it's important to preach spiritually transmitted diseases as far as it goes, like to abstinence and things like that. So yeah, I also got a message with crabs in a bucket. Like, you can see a little bit of it, but yeah, shit like that. But that ain't the first time it's happened to me, so I don't really be tripping. I know who my God is, and he always come through for me. So a lot of people be on them power trips and shit like that, thinking that you really stunting something, or, you know, this little bit that you got that, like, you high and mighty. Let me tell you, God appoint and unappoint, and it don't matter what corporation it is. It don't matter what the fuck it is. Just as you were up, you can be brought down. And just as you down, God can bring you back up. But you humble yourself before the Lord. Don't forget that shit. Yeah. What's that? Eat by Young M.A.? Yeah. You act so low, they rather be above you. I only act like the way that I act because God said be humble and kind. Take notes, bitch. A lot of people could afford to take some notes. And start by taking notes out of your Bible. Pick your actual Bible the fuck up and read that shit. And change who you are on the inside. A fake Christian don't do shit for me. Just don't. God don't want no, he gonna expose all of that. At some point. Whether it's with you in secret or it's publicly. But God is not somebody to be played with. But the message I had got anyhow was crabs in a bucket. And I've seen that all throughout my life. It don't even matter. Not even to get into it. So any other empathic people out there, any other divine ones, just make sure that it ain't you. Be that crab that's off in the corner doing somersaults and, you know, practicing your ballet moves and shit like that. That's turning around. Look, be the crab that got the sparkles on it, head ass. That shit don't help nobody, and it don't make you look no better trying to overstep on people and shit like that. Like, I can't believe, like, even Jesus had enough food to feed the masses. Like, why everybody think they're not gonna eat? And you want to eat something that's for somebody else. Like, don't you think you got enough? Like, you're supposed to eat to be satisfied, not to be full. But everybody got that mentality of like, and nobody is a giver. Everybody is a taker. On like every spectrum. Like, that don't mean nothing to me. I seen a homeless lady, and I don't want to say homeless, just someone having a season. Okay, she was having a season, and I haven't seen her in a long time. I don't know if I need to go find her or what, but she was a Pisces too. Shout out Pisces, gang gang, head ass. But I would see her, and you know, I pack my lunch for work, and I'm always moving when I was, so I wouldn't eat like I would need to, because I'm in such a go mentality. But I see her and just give her my lunch, and she like, no, you know, I'm like, no, because I promise you I'm not gonna even eat this shit. It's gonna sit in the front seat and it's gonna get spoiled. But yeah, so I love things like that. I love things like that. But yeah, I haven't seen her. I wonder where she is. Look, side notes here. But yeah, I had got another message basically of crabs in a bucket. Nothing new under the sun. That shit happens. Just stay out of it if you come across this message or you feel it in your spirit. I don't know, because even somebody who don't see this, because I believe in energy. So just stay away from that shit. Ain't nothing cool about that fucking mentality. God is going to provide for all of his children. And those who don't understand that, and those who are just greedy and takers and consume and destroy, like, don't think that that shit ain't gonna come back. Moving on. Be careful with the consumption of seafood. So as far as crabs and seafood and things like that, I don't know what's going on. All I know is that we're not taking care of the planet like we need to. I need to put this shit away. No, we're not taking care of the planet how we need to. And I believe that at some point that's going to start to pollute like water systems and things like that. And even when you think about, for real, I already talked about it. Like, can you imagine how much trash might be in the ocean and shit like that, and how it's messing up their ecosystem? And if they eat something that's contaminated, and then you consume. Y'all seen Monsters Inside Me? I like that show too. Get it? Hi. Good morning.
Good morning.
You want some smoothie?
Oh no.
It's good, I promise.
No.
It's not juice, it's smoothie. Here.
I just drink it.
You drink what? No, taste it. Drink it all. I didn't pour you a lot. Drink it. Let me get your vitamins. Yummy. Here you go, baby. No, drink that in the kitchen. Do not take that out of this kitchen. Drink it in the kitchen and set it up there. But I don't know. But yeah, it's a part of their ecosystem or whatever. So like the stuff that they eat, you end up eating. So I used to love watching Monsters Inside Me. I still like watching Monsters Inside Me. I still be acting like I know how to pronounce that shit, and I fucking don't. And I be like, I'm gonna remember this word. Some of them I do, but some of them be like, damn, what the fuck was that? But it'd be long ass motherfucking mitochondria. I'm like, oh fuck no, I ain't got time for this shit. But still, I just like to watch it or whatever. But just be careful with seafood consumption, whether that's seafood you're getting from the store or maybe it's something you cooked and you go back and eat it. Be careful. I don't know. Don't want to hear about no outbreaks about seafood and stuff like that. I told you they done snatched up all the snow crabs. Like, damn, that's so sad. Like, Can we just let species live? But also, of course, end of June, July is Cancer season. Shout out to Cancers. I got family members who are Cancers. My daughter is a Cancer on the 1st too. I was like, damn, don't let her fall in Cancer season, and she fell on the 1st. Okay. Came on my baby shower. I was actually happy because I ain't want no baby shower. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just not that type of person. I'm absolutely fine. Just send the gift. Thank you. You're so sweet. Like, I didn't even want no motherfucking baby shower. So yeah, she was like, maybe that was us connecting because I did not want to do it. But yeah, she came on the day of my baby shower. So thank God I ain't have to do that. Nothing to the people who were planning it. Thank you. You're so sweet. But it's just my energy. I'm not a big crowd. Like, I don't know, whatever. Sometimes I can be, but especially while I was pregnant, I just wasn't. I was isolation mode. But yeah, Cancer season. So with your crabs, it is. But that's just the message that I had got about Cancer season. So something significant could be happening around that time for something or someone, whether it's your birthday or I told y'all, somebody getting married, turn up. Somebody getting engaged, turn up. My real divine masculines and divine feminines out there. So I don't know, somebody may have something planned around that time, but there's some significance around Cancer season. So I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen around then, for, you know, whether it's on a broad scale or just in someone's own personal life. But even 4th of July is coming up. That's one of my siblings' birthdays. Turn up, hit us. Just for the meaning around it and everything. And as far as the meaning, we all know Black Lives Matter, head ass. Because there were so many African Americans that fought in so many wars who don't get their just due. And a lot in my lineage too, okay? We have family members who are in the Capitol at Austin, sharpshooters in wars and shit like that. So a lot of that shit is in my bloodline. So I'm gonna make sure that they get their just due on days like 4th of July and Memorial Day and shit like that. So don't forget your decorated war heroes. Decorated war heroes who are of color. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so this is a dream that I had. And y'all need to be careful because I believe in God. Did say people will dream dreams and dreams are going to be real. This is getting off into an hour. So let me wrap this shit the fuck up so I can go do something with my day. I had a dream. And I know who the person is. I know who the people are. Let me just start by saying, people think they know that what they be doing as far as magic, and people don't know, like, when you talk about spells and stuff like that, it's with the mouth. Like, it's the things that you say. So that's why I can't have a lot of people around me, the shit that you speak with your mouth. So it's shit like, oh, okay, if I come home and I've had a bad day, just for instance, you automatically say, oh shit, you got fired. You don't understand how you're manifesting shit into reality. And it's like, damn, could I just be having a bad day? Why is it way on that 10th, like on the end of that spectrum? But these are the things that you think, especially about someone, whether it's out of real worry and concern, which you need to cut down on that shit about, or if it's just because this is what you're hoping for. You fucked up for that shit. Just let me say that. But that was an example. But that's where the real magic and spell work come in. You know what I mean? Like, I am extremely spiritual. I do spiritual baths. I like candles and shit like that. But let me tell you something. Anything that I'm speaking is for my own manifestation in my own life. I don't have time to worry about no other motherfucking person. I don't have time for it because I'm in my own motherfucking lane and worried about building what I need to for my fucking life. But you so concerned with other people that you don't understand that that's exactly what fucking black magic is. I don't speak on nobody else's life. I speak about my life and what I need for myself and what I've been through. So just like I focus on me, focus on you. And don't be playing, trying to dip into people's dreams and shit like that. Like, nah, like even me, when I astral travel, I'm doing that shit by myself, okay? Because I like to see the stars and shit like that. That's me. And look, I am waiting for my lover that I can join with and do that with, and we can do that shit together. But like, other than that, I'm not reaching out to nobody, like, especially if I'm not connected with them or I don't give a fuck about you. Ain't nobody traveling no astral waters and shit like that, dream state, like, nah. But anyway, yeah, this person that I know in my dreams, and I don't know them personally, they hang around somebody that I know. But they kept walking past me in the dream. But it was like demon eyes. Like, it was so crazy. It was like, and I don't even want to say red, because like when I cry my eyes get red, but it was something so evil and illuminated in the eyes, head ass. But it says dream of deceitful energy. I seen it in his eyes, a friend of an associate of a divine masculine that I knew. So let me just say this, because it was specifically a friend of a divine masculine. So divine masculines, be careful about who you have around you. The friends that you have around you, make sure that they are legit, genuine friends. You okay? I need you to get down off my desk. Go read your book in the room. Go read your book in the room. I'll be there in a second. But divine masculines, be careful of the energy that you have around you, as far as any type of energy. I don't care if it's feminine energy or it's masculine energy, and a feminine body or a masculine body. Energy is interchangeable, and energy is able to be manipulated. I don't like to deal with people who like to manipulate in any form or facet, unless it's for your own life in a beneficial way. So like, I can sit down and be like, okay, manifestation is like, I don't know, like I said, I think intent is everything, and I just don't like the word manipulate. Like, I just don't like that word. But anyways, be careful of the energy that you have around you. Make sure the people that you're keeping around you are actually concerned about you, and they love you, and they wouldn't have you involved in doing some fuckery or some fake fuck shit. So be careful of the energy that you have around you. Be aware of hidden deceitful energy in those around you. And this person that I dreamed of, he had a traumatic experience happen to him. But there's a difference when you have traumatic things that happen to you and you're not willing to let go of that energy. You just harbor that energy and it becomes poison. And before you know it, you're becoming the very thing that has hurt you so much. You know what I mean? So, and I've seen it in friends that I've had. People like that who can't let shit go, they're gonna try to hurt you in whatever way that is, whether that's emotionally, spiritually, physically. They could be trying to drain on your pockets. They could be wanting you to just like hang around girls all the time because it probably benefits them. You know how lame niggas act. It probably benefit them. But it was, the energy was just so heavy. But like, I didn't know why he was pacing back and forth by me. And when I kind of looked around the corner, I could see this, the divine masculine or whatever. And I'm like, okay. And then he went back over there to them. So, I don't know. I'm gonna just be honest. Like I said, I'm serious about my boundaries. I don't give a fuck. Okay. I'm really goofy and all of that shit, but that flip is just not something that nobody want. Okay. It's just really not. Look, laugh, head ass. Don't take that laugh as like it's funny, because it's really fucking not funny. Especially if I decide to, like, you know, go off or some shit like that. But which doesn't happen because I stay in my own motherfucking lane. But when it comes to somebody I'm gonna always defend myself. Period. Yeah, I'm gonna always defend myself. So make sure that you guys are protecting yourselves and defending yourselves too, especially against fuckery. I'll walk away before I'm gonna talk shit. Okay, but one thing I do know when it comes to, like, if somebody's really trying to harm me, I don't have any sympathy. I don't have no sympathy at all. So just be aware of this hidden deceitful energy in those around you, the company you keep. Don't nobody hang around me. I don't keep nobody around me. I got rid of every motherfucking body, okay? Everybody. And they're like, that's not healthy. No, you know what's healthy? I don't have to talk to a soul. I've been alone my whole life. Even if I was around people, you know what I mean? Like, still be around so many people and still be alone. Like, there's been no difference to it. Like, so why even keep these people around, especially if they just have negative fucking energy and shit like that? Like, it makes no sense to me. Like, I like my calm. If that seems boring to you, you might go live your life. I really don't give a fuck. But you might need to like readjust what you think is good calming energy and what isn't. Head ass. So reading a book, that's nice for me. I like it quiet, okay? Drinking tea. I like my tea. That's nice for me. I'm not gonna have no extra hype, especially when it's not necessary, turned up energy. Like I have children and shit like that. Like ain't nobody got time for that shit. Anyways, moving on. I've been seeing this a lot, and I've been on this a lot because years ago, even back when I was young, like I was looking through my old Twitter that wasn't even popping because I deleted my popping ass Twitter, whatever. But it's been messages about kingdom spouses and kingdom husbands. If you don't know what that is, just go look it up. This is getting off into an hour, and I'm tired of talking. But basically pray for your kingdom spouses, okay? Whether you're a divine masculine. I love my divine masculines and divine feminines. I like people on this journey because it really is not an easy journey. But God is going to send you who's meant for you. That's why I'm like, look, why would I sit down and really tear myself apart? Like, yes, I am the fucking bomb. I don't care what society say, like, oh, okay, she a single mom. Oh, okay, she 28. Okay, I'm supposed to have this, that, or that already, or whatever. Like, no, like, God gave Sarah a baby in her barren years. He is in the miracle business, okay? So whenever he blessed me with what I need, he gonna bless me at the right time. So I ain't tripping. I just want to make sure that God is gonna prune you and take you through the process of what you need, you know, because I've been hard-headed sometimes. I'd probably be a lot further if I wasn't so hard-headed, but God still loved me. So whatever. I got a light orb. Thank you. I know. God still loved me, so whatever. And I see now, so, and I can hear now, especially since I've been celibate a year now. Look, he did tell me stop having sex, and I stopped having sex, and I can hear him so much clearer now. So, my mind is not confused. Like a lot of stuff that used to get me going or tempt me, it just don't, because I think that once you kind of eliminate sex, you can really think clear. You can really see clear. Because like, especially when I was in relationships, like once I stopped drinking or I stopped like smoking or whatever, and then I stopped having sex, I was like, why did I even like you? I just think it was like that whole concoction. You know what I mean? Like it makes somebody look better than what they are, or like the sex scene better than what it is. And I'm like, you're really not even cute. Like, what did I even see in you? Why did I think that you were attractive? Like, you really are not attractive. Like, especially the way you act and everything. Like, I'm good on you. But, anyways, pray for your kingdom spouses. If you know who they are, like, if you know who your kingdom spouse is, your counterpart, your divine masculine, your twin flame, like, it's a lot. But, if you know who they are, or like, if you've already met them, or even if you haven't, I think it's important to pray for them. Like, especially if you met them and you know some stuff that they might be going through. I need to take a breath. Excuse me. I've been just talking. Hold on. Look, my ghetto ass still drinking out this thing. Look, you can burn calories from talking, I believe. I don't know what the fuck is going on with this side. Maybe it's just the way I feel like I do. Whatever. Okay. Okay. But whether you know them or not, just pray for them. Like, especially if you know them and you know some stuff that they might be going through, genuinely pray for them. Like, I'm a firm believer in free will. Like, you can't make nobody do nothing. Like, not even God is going to force you to do something. He wants you to have free will and make the choice and choose to decide to do the right thing or whatever. Just do what's best for you. Like, and a lot of people will get upset, like, if you do something and it doesn't benefit them, even if that's what's best for you, but it's not what's best for them. I think that you should always choose you. I mean, as long as you're being loving and kind to yourself and others, you know, like, nobody is like, okay, yeah, choose to go do drugs because that benefits you. Like, no, nobody's saying that shit. Basically, I don't know where that came from. But basically, if it's loving and kind to yourself and others, like, for the saving of your soul, I don't give a fuck, okay? Like, if God tell me that I need to stop hanging around a certain group of people, they are gone. Okay? Because I'm going to listen to my Father in heaven. And whatever he planning and whatever he doing, I don't want to be on his bad side. Because look, shout out to J. Cole. Everybody got a bad side. Try. Let me see that shit. What you say, cold ain't hot? What? Where you read that shit? You believe that shit all cause some lame nigga tweet that shit? Charlamagne, what the fuck? Yeah, he lame as fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's a lame ass nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, you still got something to say about Cole all the time? Like, boy, stop fucking playing. That's that ignorant ass shit. This fucking mentality of this world and what the fuck music is supposed to be popping and all of that shit. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I can't stand when people come for Cole. Like, for real. Like, just you sound ignorant if you letting something come out your mouth that don't say the greatest in the same sentence as that. Like, boy, just continue to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. How about that? Yeah, I went there, head ass. Look, I had a press moment. And we ain't press no juice, bitch. It's just smoothie, ho. Drink one. The fuck? Can't stand that shit. Anyway, pray for your kingdom spouses if you met them or not. You know what they're going through or not. I just got a light order. Okay, so like, I don't know who my kingdom spouse is. I ain't talking to nobody. I ain't met nobody worthy enough to like even give a piece of my fucking time to. Especially like I said, because I'm a mom and I ain't stepping away from my daughter for no fucking reason. Like, look, a nigga that I had kept telling no. Look, can you go to Miami this weekend? Can you go away from your daughter? Why you still doing this? Especially if I already told you I don't want to talk to you. And then you're going to literally ask me like as if Miami is supposed to be appealing to me. Nigga, I already been there. And next time I go, it's going to be with my motherfucking daughter. No, I can't travel without my daughter, bitch. No. Especially, no, I can't. The fuck? That shit is annoying to me. You might want to go try the strip scene or some shit like that. Not even just a strip scene, because I know some real down ass bitches that do that shit. But like, and that shit don't fucking impress them. Like, a lot of women just not impressed by that. Go find you somebody who is, because this one is not. Anyways, I pray for my kingdom husband. I don't know who he is or where he is, but I just pray that he is getting strong in the Lord, because I don't want no man who don't fear the Lord, okay? Anybody who don't fear the Lord, they don't really, I feel like they don't have what they need to have in them, and, you know, to lead you for one, or be a father to your children, or, you know, that you can trust out in the world when they're not with you type of shit. Because anybody who fear the Lord, they gonna obey and keep his commandments and shit like that. So anybody who does not is not somebody that you should want to consider to be your husband. Let me just say that. And intuition, women's intuition don't lie. So do you really want to be with somebody that you constantly got to worry about what they're doing when they're not with you? And that's on male and female side. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you constantly got to check phones, or you got to follow them. Like, I'm telling you, I've been in some situations and this intuition don't lie. They like, how the fuck this bitch know? No, I don't do no GP. I know. I fucking know. You can't fucking, it's scary how much I know. But if that's a nigga where that shit scare you, then you're not the man for me. Like, you shouldn't even be wanting to be on no fuck shit if you say you're ready to be in some serious shit. So if that's a problem for you, then that's a problem for you. And it's definitely a problem for me. So goodbye. No, thank you. No, thank you. You can be on your way. Anyways, if you're in separation from them physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, still pray for your kingdom house. And I mean kingdom house. Yes, Lord, my kingdom house. Is my kingdom house coming? Yes, I'm ready for my fucking kingdom house. Look, my kingdom garden, my kingdom crops, my kingdom man, my kingdom throne, my kingdom bathroom. Look, my kingdom bank account, bitch. Yes, I'm fucking ready. Anyways, if you're in separation from them physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually, just still pray for them and pray good things. Like, let me tell you, I've heard some prayers, and that's why I can't do most churches. Like, you got to understand the difference between praying for somebody and praying on somebody. There is a big difference. I feel like when you pray in a, like, positively for somebody, you actually pray that they see the light or whatever. But like, when you start adding other shit in, what you feel like that projection shit, like you can't force a conviction on somebody's spirit. God is going to do that all on his own. But like, you really trying to forcefully convict somebody, like, you don't know what path the Lord has called them to do. But because it's something that you feel like is not conducive to the path that you feel like they should be on, like, that's that manipulation shit. And I don't like that shit. That shit is crazy. But, excuse me. But, yeah, we're going to have to start start doing Bible studies and shit like this, I'm gonna have to get comfortable because I've never like really put myself on camera like this. But I think it's necessary. We would have to get into this shit. I'm gonna have to start doing my shit like this. But this is just the kitchen lighting. Look, the window open and everything, but it's like kitchen lighting. It is. But yeah, just pray for your kingdom spouses, divine masculines, divine feminines. And even if y'all are together, y'all seen War Room? Like, I ain't gonna lie, in that movie, I would have been like, he talking to me all disrespectful and shit like this. Like, I ain't got time for this shit. Like, you know, but I mean, make sure you pray. God is gonna tell you whether you need to end something or not. Like, as far as it's like, I just feel like if it's on the lines of cheating and adultery, ain't shit to even talk about. Like, that's just a non-negotiable for me. Because there ain't nothing that a fucking conversation can't clear up. There ain't nothing that a new motherfucking wig can't do. Okay, look, you need some spice. Look, I got a red wig coming in the mail tonight, baby. You're going to get all the spice. You need chili pepper, cayenne paprika. Like, you're going to get all that spice, okay? I will, look, that was a lot. I was going to say, I'll suck your dick with hot sauce like that. You want that much spice? Like, nah. I actually did that to somebody, but because I was mad. Look, when I was a karmic head ass, I did. I was pissed, okay? He was crying. And I ain't gonna lie, it made me happy because, look, just leave. He was a cheater. Just leave. But I did. I sucked his dick with hot sauce before it was over with. I'm like, this bitch is crazy. She talking about the Lord, talking about sucking dick with hot sauce. Like, yeah, this is, look, I'm up early, head ass. Look. Like I said, took my bath, my smoothie, head ass, but like, that's just my life, and I don't have no shame in talking about my life. But yeah, I did some karmic shit before, and I knew that shit wasn't okay. Towards the end, I just realized it was just time to just leave. Like, if I gotta respond like this, you're just not the man for me. And I'll be damned if I do some shit like that again. That was pretty fucked up, because I'll be anybody ass to try to lick my pussy with some motherfucking hot sauce. Like, oh fuck no. But anyways, yeah, just pray for your kingdom spouses, even if you guys are together. I would say, like, before you go and do some detrimental shit, you just need to take a beat. God will let you know if you need to be in a relationship or not. Especially if somebody is abusive, narcissistic abuse. It's real abuse, okay? Emotional abuse is real, and it really does. Physical abuse is real too, but like, when you have a concoction of that shit, it's fucking real, okay? Even if you only have a few of them or one or whatever, it doesn't even matter. Abuse is abuse, and it's not okay. And I wouldn't advise anyone to stay in any type of relationship that is abusive. I don't give a fuck in what form or facet it is. If it's to the detriment of you and you breaking yourself down and you don't know what the fuck, like, and you start to just feel depleted, I just think it's time to take a beat. And if y'all can grow from that and actually do better and be loving and kind to each other, then of course. But I'm not one to go through cycles again and over, and because I'm telling you, like, so many chances, cycle after cycle, is the same shit. Same shit. And I realized that I actually am getting better. I ain't sucking your dick with hot sauce no more. I ain't going through your phone. I ain't doing none of that. But this is still shit that you still doing this shit? Oh, fuck no. Like, it's 11:01, which is 11:11. All my twin flames out here. Take this advice. I promise you it's real and it's serious. I hope I get better at this and I can keep doing this. Look, my ass is hot from all this fucking talking. Gotta go take a shower again. Like, every time I do these, I have to take a shower before, and then because I'm talking and I'm sweating, I gotta go take a shower after. So finna go get back in the shower, finish my smoothie. But hopefully somebody can take something from this. Thank you guys for spending the morning with me. It's time for me to go spend time with my baby, because I'm so glad that God gave me the opportunity to be able to take time with my daughter. So yeah, so thank you for coming back to Gin and Juice, head ass, or Gin and More Than Gin. I can't even talk. Gin and Morning Smoothie, head ass. So yeah, I hope y'all can take something from these messages. Please do remember to keep God first, okay? God is not going to ever instruct you wrong. He's not going to ever tell you to do something that's the detriment of you or someone else, unless he's called you to war. And he's gonna be the one to do that. So you just make sure you play your part, your position. He said his sheep hear my voice, okay? So make sure you get in tune with yourself, in tune with God. Tune out all that other bullshit, people who try to control you and tell you how to think. You are an able-bodied individual. You can think for yourself, okay? And keep toxicity away from you in every form and facet, okay? What you consume, what you watch, what you read, what you do, who you hang out with, where you go, all of that shit. That shit is poison, and ain't nobody got time for that. So maybe we'll cover that tonight, because I did say it. So let me do a plan, because I've been getting a download about Jezebel spirits, and it's so real, and I see it all the time. And this is my take on it. A Jezebel spirit is somebody who used their sexual, and it could be men too, because energy is fluid, but women too as well, who use their sexual energy and prowess to like get what they want manipulatively. You know, because you can have your own, you know, sexual energy as far as a man or a woman, and you just get what you want because you know how to use that shit, you know what I mean? But you don't use it manipulatively, you know what I mean? That's a difference. That's really a demonic spirit. But and it's real. Okay, I've been seeing, I see it usually when I first meet people, I can see it. And after time too, like, it's just so crazy. I just thank God for it, because it's a gift. It's a gift. I don't look at it as a curse. But hopefully you can take something from this. Remember to always pray, you guys. Always keep your Bible with you. Keep God with you first and foremost. And before you do anything, please pray about it. I got a vision of that shit on TikTok where they got like the green screen and shit. That's what it started to look like when I was moving like this. But look, side note, it is. But yeah, thank you for spending time with me. Before you do anything, pray about it and then wait to hear from the voice of the Lord. You better fucking wait, okay? Don't say, yes, I heard him. Nah, if I'm confused still, I'm asking a few times. And it's crazy because that same person I was talking about, I asked for God to show me again, and he showed me a fucking again on a book though. And I was like, shit. Look, yeah, it's time to end it. But yeah, he ended up showing me again. But I mean, look, I just stay in my own motherfucking zone. Because I'm a queen. Queens don't come off their motherfucking throne usually for nobody unless it's time to go to war. So, yeah. Anyways, like I said, pray about anything before you do. Pray about everything before you do anything, and then wait to hear from the voice of the Lord. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for visiting me here today. Me and my smoothie. I'll check in with you guys later. Do some other shit, and I'll be back later. Bye.